Hey guys, it's Michaela. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do a review of the Canon G7X Mark II. More like a first impression. I've only had it for a few days, but I've tried out and tested all these features that I'm going to list by my face right now. I will talk about all of these in this video. If you want to see just like a normal vlog with it, it's also been uploaded. I will link it below. In that vlog, it's just a vlog. I don't really talk about the camera at all, but I decided to make a video dedicated to talking about the features of the Canon G7X Mark II. This is from like a vlogger's perspective. I'm not an avid photography person. I'm going to keep it as like low on technical terms as possible. I'm just going to use the features that I like to use when I vlog, and I just tested it out for a few days just around my house, and I've got test footage for you to show you as well. So the first test I did was just an image comparison test to my camera that I was using before, the Canon G7X Mark II. So the footage you are about to see is a comparison between the Canon PowerShot SX60 and the G7X Mark II. Okay guys, this is a side-by-side of the Canon PowerShot SX60 and the Canon G7X Mark II. The Canon G7X definitely looks less washed out, less yellow. The colors look truer to nature than that they are in real life. It also looks much clearer. I don't know if you can tell, but I look crisp as hell in this, so I'm really happy with what I'm seeing so far. The Canon SX60 has been my buddy for a long time, but I'm really loving what the G7X is giving me now. Let's try to move around, and it is adjusting to the light fairly well. Hey. This one's a piece of shit. It takes so long to focus these days. I think I've dropped it too many times. But yeah, we're doing quite well. It's looking great. The colors are looking vibrant. Let's go straight towards the window. Great adjustment. So the audio you're hearing now is from the Canon G7X Mark II. How is it? I hope it's crisp. I hope it's clear. How does it sound? The microphone on the SX60 I do love. It's one of the things that I treasure about my old camera. I'll switch over now. So the audio you're hearing now is from the Canon SX60. Tell me how you think it sounds down below. And now back to the G7X Mark II. Hopefully you guys can hear a difference. I'm hoping it's better. So yeah, let me know. Okay guys, so hopefully I explained it to you well enough in those clips. I'm really happy with the image quality that the Canon G7X II gives. The audio is okay. If you want to hear more of the audio, the rest of the clips will be from the Canon G7X Mark II, and also the vlog is linked below. Okay guys, now we are outside. I'm standing in like direct sunlight. Definitely direct. Now what I'm gonna do is walk from outside to inside where it's super dark, and then further into my kitchen where there is like indoor lighting, and let's see how the camera adjusts to the light. So let's start where it's super bright, and let's go for a walk. How's the audio outside? I think I might need one of those muffler things. Alright, getting darker. That was quite fast, I think. And we're gonna get even darker now. Oh, that was very fast. And now indoor lighting, fantastic. Ooh, hey. And now we're looking out the window. Great, I think it's very responsive. The adjustment to light seems to be very quick. Let's go super dark, and let's see how this 1-inch sensor plays. So now I'm in a room. The light is off. Oh wow, it's still really good. It looks really well lit. This room is so dark and I still look very lit. I'm gonna close the curtains and see how it fares. I look great. I can see better through the camera than I can in real life. It is really dark in this room. Okay guys, this is for reference how dark that room is. This is the iPhone next to the Canon G7X. It is a very dark room according to the iPhone, but according to the G7X, it looks like there's a window open, which there is not. I'm really happy with how it records in the dark. So I hope you guys can see that the Canon is quite responsive. It is a little slow, and I found that it does have a little bit of trouble focusing on my face, or focusing when there is a low light. The next test I did was just sort of a lens width test. For the vloggers out there, you know, it makes a difference. I think like, as a vlogger, you want to be able to hold the camera as close to your face as possible, but also have as much of the background as possible, just for like subtle vlogging reasons, and trying to get everything in the background going on in the frame as well. So that was this test. This is what it looks like if my arm is fully stretched out. I do have really long limbs, but you see quite a lot of stuff, and
this is my arm at half length, which still you get your whole face, you get a bit of the background. And if you want to vlog subtly, which I love doing, especially in public, you don't want to look like a total crazy person. If you even want to put it super close, ooh, every imperfection in my face, hello there. Okay guys, so I've got my iPhone, hello, pointed. This is how close I'm holding the camera to my face, especially if you're in public and you just want to subtly film a little clip. This is how close I'm holding it. And this is now how far away I'm holding the camera. Full arm's length. Wow, I look like a complete moron. But this is at full arm's length. I think the frame is fantastic. You see so much of the background here. Even at half length, you still get a great frame.
Slow motion is a really fun way to make your vlogs kind of fancy. I love using slow motion. It's one of my favorite things to do. So this is the test I did with slow motion. I did it with my dog. It was a struggle, but we got it done nevertheless. So I'm really happy with the slow motion. I think it works really well. It looks kind of smooth. It's not quite like disjointed. It's set at 50 frames per second. Another feature I'm really excited about the G7X Mark II, probably my most favorite feature, is the rack focus abilities. So this is the test with rack focus. This is indoor lighting. I'm using a jar of peanut butter and Strongbow cider. And then just like a couple of teddy bears. The footage you're seeing now on the left is my iPhone. It's really easy to do the rack focus. You just tap what you want to focus on and the camera adjusts like that. It's very quick, so good job. The Canon G7X Mark II does have a time-lapse feature, and for all you Casey Neistat fans, and for me, I love doing time lapses, especially when I drive. It's amazing. It takes a photo every 2 or 3 seconds, I think, and obviously I think you can adjust that, but I haven't tried. I thought that when I put it into Final Cut Pro it would give me like a series of photos, but it is just one block of the time lapse, and obviously you can stretch it out or in as you would do any other time lapse. It does it really well. It's so awesome. I'm so happy that this is actually a feature, so I don't have to just record a continuous like minute worth of footage. The next test I did was just playing with the exposure dial, turning it up and down. Some of you may know that you can use the ring on the Canon G7X Mark II. Like on this side you can make this the exposure. But yeah, there is a dial right here. It works really well. I heard on the Canon G7X original that it was a little tough, but for me, I mean, it's not very tough. You can switch it quite easily.
Alright guys, adjusting the exposure upwards gradually. So it's very exposed now, and I'm going to pull it back down. This is 0, and let's go negative. Very dark. Fantastic. It's very responsive. You can achieve the perfect light balance that you want. You can achieve the perfect exposure. The next test I did was for image stabilization. I walked up and down my street a little bit. If you want to see more, obviously, of just like real life action with the Canon G7X, the vlog is linked below. Alright guys, I'm walking down the street. How's the image stabilization? It doesn't seem too shaky. Let me know down in the comments how it is for you guys. Are you feeling sick? Are you feeling nauseous? I'm holding it as still as I can. Let me try and shake it around a little bit. How's it feeling now? I think we lost focus there for just a second. How's the audio? I'm on a quiet, like, suburban street. Cars coming, and I'm in short shorts. No shame, guys. Vlog with no shame. I feel like it's holding very steady. The sun is doing it wonders. Great image quality. I'm really happy with this camera so far. Very happy. Now I'm gonna go indoors. Can't believe I came to the outside world to do this review.
Another test I did was just a test on zooming. Of course, with the Canon PowerShot SX60, this zooms 65 times optical zoom. It is amazing. It zooms fast, it zooms far. I can see to like the end of the horizon with this thing. With the Canon G7X Mark II, the zoom isn't too far, and there's also a pause. You just watch the footage, you'll see.
Alright guys, gonna test out the zoom. Going in. Ooh. Alright guys, we're zoomed at the maximum right now. Image quality looks slightly grainy. I'm trying to hold it as steady as I can. And we're zooming out. There's a brief pause when it hits a certain point, but that's alright. Jesus. There we go.
Another test I did was just a test on like macro shots, seeing how close I could get to an object and how easily the Canon G7X could focus.
Quick macro text. There we go, that didn't take long at all. That's beautiful quality. Now let's try and focus on the background. That's fantastic. That is very, very fast. And I'm very close to this flower right now. Ooh, that's a great shot. It's a golden hour.
Another kind of test, even though we're vloggers, we do like to take photos, obviously. So I took some photos yesterday and I'll show you a series of those now. And now this is just a little talk about the ergonomics of the camera. It's small, it can fit in your pocket. I mean, kind of, it can definitely like just slide in anywhere. It is heavy, like it feels quite dense, which I kind of like a heavier camera. It's got like this cute little red detailing on the side, which I think is really nice. It just makes it look so high quality, and it is high quality. This grip on the side is fantastic. I also like how the screen bends down this way. It's just great. It's so great. If you're taking a photo or a shot at a low angle, you can just flip the screen up. Again, if you're filming yourself, flip the screen that way. It's great. Really, really like that feature. It turns on very fast. If I hit the button now, immediate. Turning it off is also very quick. And I feel like as a vlogger, you want to be able to just see something, turn it on and hit record straight away, and it's very responsive. It does that very quickly. The only thing, I'm being very picky now about the Canon G7X Mark II, is I wish the recording button was switched with the ring function button, only because when I go to record, I just want to like go straight down. I don't want to like kind of go over. I know I'm being very pedantic with it. Or even if the record button was next to the capture button, that would be fine as well. Okay guys, so a brief overall review. I'm so happy I got this camera. It's the perfect size, it gives fantastic image quality. It just gets the vlogging job done, especially if you're a casual vlogger. You just want to flip up the screen, record what you're doing, you know, capture some memories. It is perfect for that. I cannot stress how good this camera is. Okay guys, so overall, I think I made it quite obvious. I really liked the quality of the image. I really liked the image stability, rack focus, amazing. The light sensitivity, also fantastic. The ergonomics, I'm also a fan of. It's small, it's compact, but it gets the job done, which is great. Also, it turns on very quickly, records very quickly. Canon, you've done a fantastic job with the responsiveness of this camera. A few of the bad things that I did find about the Mark II was that the zoom is quite slow. Even if you use the dial to like crash zoom, it's a little bit delayed. The camera does have issues focusing in the dark, which is, I guess, understandable. It happens to all cameras, but it is a thing that I kind of find a little irritating. Other than that, if you guys have any more questions or want to see more test footage, I've linked to my vlog down below. It should be published at exactly the same time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my quick little review from a vlogger's perspective of the Canon G7X Mark II. I hope I covered all the bases. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to answer any of your questions. And yeah, it's a great little camera. I'm really glad I bought it. That's about it. So guys, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye!